Best places to visit in Canada for 2023. Number 15. Okanagan Valley. Stretching across more than 155 miles of British Columbia, the Okanagan Valley is home to 86% of the province's vineyard acreage and features more than 200 wineries. There are also a variety of subregions in the valley, each promising its own unique experiences and great varietals. If you are looking to combine wine tasting with outdoor pursuits, visit the Naramata Bench. This area is packed with wineries and offers everything from kayaking to mountain biking. No matter which area you visit, you'll enjoy spectacular views that rival those of the world's best wine regions. Number 14. Cape Breton Highlands National Park. The star of this national park on Nova Scotia's Cape Breton Island is the world-famous Cabot Trail, 1/3 of which runs through the park. As you drive the winding highway, which is considered one of the world's most scenic drives, you'll pass forested river canyons, rural fishing villages and plenty of lookout points for admiring the landscape. Prefer to explore the park on your own 2 feet? There are 26 hiking trails to choose from. Number 13. Toronto. Toronto is as cosmopolitan as they come. To newcomers, Toronto may seem like just another big city. Downtown is dotted with skyscrapers, the city's streets are bustling with people on the go and the public transportation system is top-notch. But lift up the hood of Canada's biggest city and you'll find there's more to the eye than an amazing skyline. Toronto is considered one of the most culturally diverse cities in the world, with more than half the population born outside of the city. Toronto houses 200 ethnic groups that speak upward of 140 different languages, making this Ontario destination a world all its own. With Greektown, Little Italy, Koreatown and Chinatown all within city limits, travelers may feel as if they've seen more than a couple of countries after a visit to Toronto. Number 12. Gros Morne National Park. This UNESCO World Heritage Site encompasses nearly 700 square miles of land on Newfoundland's west coast. Its top activity is undoubtedly hiking through the tablelands. Here, you'll traverse exposed earth mantle, a rust-colored landscape that was created millions of years ago by a collision of tectonic plates. Also save time for a boat ride on Western Brook Pond, which is a glacier-carved, landlocked fjord that features cascading waterfalls measuring 2,000 feet. Number 11. Mont-Tremblant. Located a little more than 80 miles northwest of Montreal in Quebec's Laurentian Mountains, Mont-Tremblant is best known for its skiing, specifically Mont-Tremblant Ski Resort, which occupies the highest peak in the mountain range. But warm weather visitors are equally enchanted by its Parc National du Mont-Tremblant, which boasts 6 rivers and 400 lakes and streams, not to mention countless hiking trails and beaches. Water sports, fishing and mountain biking are all popular here thanks to the area's diverse landscape. Number 10. Whistler. Take adventure travel up a notch with a visit to Whistler. This resort town in British Columbia boasts everything from skiing and snowboarding to bobsled rides and bungee jumping. Travelers can spend their downtime in Whistler Village enjoying the après-ski scene, perusing locally owned shops or strolling through Whistler Olympic Plaza. Meanwhile, visitors in town when the weather is warm can explore Brandywine Falls Provincial Park, home to the 230-foot-tall waterfall from which the park gets its name. Number 9. Whitehorse. Referred to as the small city with a big backyard, Whitehorse, the capital of Canada's Yukon Territory, shines with all of its outdoor activities. Explore Miles Canyon, which is accessible from Whitehorse on foot. A nearly 10-mile loop trail connects the city directly to this natural wonder. After, head north to the Yukon Wildlife Preserve, where you'll find all kinds of animals, including Arctic foxes, elk, muskox and bison. Even though this region gets notoriously cold, you might want to time your visit around the first couple of weeks of winter for a chance to witness the northern lights. Number 8. Prince Edward Island. Home to rolling green hills, red sandstone cliffs and a delicious bounty of seafood, this is where pay mussels come from, after all. Prince Edward Island is the place to travel for a relaxing respite from Canada's more adventure-driven destinations. When you're not enjoying the beach, perfect your swing at one of the island's golf courses. And be sure to keep an eye out for Pay's seal population. Four kinds call the island home either full or part-time. Number 7. Victoria and Vancouver Island. While Montreal and Quebec City honor Canada's French roots, Victoria pays tribute to the country's British heritage. Many pay a visit to British Columbia's capital for afternoon tea, a tour of the beautiful Parliament buildings, or a history lesson at the Royal British Columbia Museum. Others are interested in visiting Vancouver Island's wineries to sample local vinos. Meanwhile, animal lovers enjoy the abundance of marine wildlife that call the waters surrounding Victoria home. In fact, there are nearly 80 orca whales in Victoria's waters. Number 6. Niagara Falls. Travel to this Ontario destination to see and capture photos of its iconic natural attraction. Explore the falls from above during a helicopter tour, or see them up close by walking below and behind the falls with the Journey Behind the Falls attraction. After you've taken in the splendor, check out the area's other top attractions, such as the Niagara Glen Nature Center, which offers a variety of hiking trails. When you've had your fill of nature, head to nearby wineries or test Lady Luck at the casinos. Number 5. Quebec City. A trip to Europe may not be in your budget, but a visit to Quebec City could be. This Canadian city charms its visitors with its picturesque centuries-old buildings that make up Old Quebec, a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Meanwhile, the aromas of freshly baked bread and brewing espresso fill the cobblestone streets of the Quartier Petit Champlain with the essence of Paris. Once you've gotten your fill of the city, take a trip to Montmorency Falls Park to marvel at its 272-foot-tall waterfall. Number 4. Montreal. Montreal is a city of juxtaposition. Skyscrapers rub elbows with old Montreal's 17th century architecture, while the familiar sounds of English intermingle with the foreign buzz of French. Visit Old Montreal to get a taste of Europe. Think beautiful architecture and cobblestone streets, then head to modern attractions, such as the Montreal Museum of Fine Arts. If you're visiting during the warmer months, don't miss out on the Montreal Botanical Garden or panoramic views of the city from atop Mount Royal Park. Number 3. Vancouver. A trip to Vancouver is all about embracing the outdoors. Vancouverites spend their days skiing on Grouse Mountain, swimming at Kitsilano Beach and strolling through sprawling Stanley Park. Plus, this British Columbia city offers plenty of cultural attractions, including museums and outdoor markets. Granville Island is a must-see. If you're not afraid of heights, head about 5 miles north of the city center to the Capilano Suspension Bridge, which is positioned 230 feet above the Capilano River. Number 2. Jasper National Park. As the largest national park in the Canadian Rockies, Jasper is ripe for exploration. When you're not hiking through Moline Canyon, whitewater rafting down the Athabasca River, or snapping photos of Spirit Island, you can enjoy a bird's-eye view of the beautiful scenery from the Jasper Skytram. Keep your eyes peeled for the 53 species of mammals that call this Alberta park home, including black bears, elk and bighorn sheep. Number 1. Banff. If you're itching to experience the lifestyle of a Swiss skiing village, but don't want to fork over the cash for a transatlantic flight, consider Banff. Thanks to its location in the heart of the Canadian Rockies near the southeastern border of Banff National Park, Canada's first national park, taking trips here will decrease not only your flight time from the US but also your expenses, although only marginally. Banff caters to intrepid explorers who prefer to end the day in a nice hotel rather than roughing it at the campgrounds, though there are plenty of those, too. Opportunities for adventure abound, so pick your sport: ski down Mount Norquay, hike to the massive, freestanding limestone pillars known as the Hoodoos, scramble up the face of the Stony Squaw Mountain, or bike along Healy Creek. When you are exhausted, retreat to your cozy and warm resort, and replenish yourself with a hefty helping of bison meat. Thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe for more.